All right, yo, so this is really going to be an old school Gem Mint review because I'm actually recording this on my phone. As you can see, we have the Iron Studios Age of Apocalypse 1/10 scale diorama. I first saw this at San Diego Comic-Con, having already been a huge fan of what they did with the Sentinel dios. I was hoping for Galactus versus Silver Surfer and the Fantastic Four, maybe Classic Avengers, but to my surprise, I saw something that I would have never even expected. The Age of Apocalypse. We have 6 proximity pieces. We have Big Boy Apocalypse himself. I guess we're going to have to get most of this off the table, unbox Big Bad Apocalypse, and then we'll start doing the proximity pieces and then have the full diorama. All right, guys, we got the proximity pieces off of the desk. Here is the art box for Apocalypse, who for some reason is extremely large in this diorama. Now, I've read the Age of Apocalypse. I read the whole omnibus front to back when I first got it, before I started the channel, and I don't really remember him growing really large, but it must have happened somewhere in that story, maybe the final act there. And I also have to make another confession to you guys. I already unboxed this. I unboxed it when it first came in. You guys may have seen the box in that big empty space right there, and I did a filming of the unboxing and maybe even the assembly back in the old style, which was the new style that I'm not doing anymore. So I'm like, you know what? Let's put them back in the box. That's actually what I did. I just put it back in the box just so we can unbox it in this way and take a look at these pieces together as we unbox them once again. So let's do that. All right. And I don't want to hear anything about my man bun. I'm cosplaying as Nice Pool today. I mean, I guess he has some of the hair down on his neck, but it's too hot. I'm trying to do all this unboxing. This has 2 big layers. It did originally come taped, but it does have these straps on them. Shout out to my boy Strap On. All right, layer 1. All right, so layer 1, we have a couple of pieces of the base, a couple of pipes, industrial type looking things that magnetize into the base, good texturing, nice rusted looking paint job. We've got Apocalypse right hand, kind of has like a Colossus look to it. His left hand, however, is one of the standouts of this piece. He's got his left hand with this ball of flame with this nice big chunk of translucent resin. I do like this a lot, giving you a different vibe, anime statue vibe. We've got 2 clear glass vials, 2 Heineken bottles. Bad boy. Probably shouldn't make Diddy jokes. Come out and play. We got shoulder pads for Apocalypse. Big Bad Apocalypse needs shoulder pads. Seems kind of weak. All right. Then we've got his itty bitty portrait. It does kind of have a small portrait. So even though this is 1/10 scale, the portrait feels like a 1/5 scale piece. Almost quarter scale, but not quite. Hopefully I'll get close-up shots. I mean, like, the website has close-up shots. You don't really need to see professional pictures from Gem. We just need to put this shit together. And then we've got the body. Not quite as big as Hulk, but still pretty impressive. I like the colors. You have the candy red boots, gauntlets, and collar. You've got different textures going on. You've got like this honeycomb, almost, I guess, diamond texture on his thigh. A smoother texture on the other sides. You can see the muscle definition, the shadowing. We'll see more when we put this guy together. All right, so that's everything on the top, on the first layer. All right, layer 2 has two things. You have this cape, which has a very canvas-like texture, nice tatteredness on the bottom. It's got like the paint that goes from its blue color to like a dirtied dirt color. Dirt McGirt. God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. A lot of styrofoam everywhere, so I get to sweep when I'm done doing all this. Job never ends, man. But nice, large, pretty heavy sculpted cape. And then we have the base. Let's just do the old transfer. Now you got to be careful. I snapped a few pieces off of what looks like a little fence or gate, but you have a strong piece here that you can grab or graph. Lift this bad boy up. So I'll tell you right now, almost 24 inches in diameter. Eyeballing it, it's about maybe 22 inches, 21 inches in diameter. For the base, you have some of those Heineken bottle vials already sculpted into the base. Can I move this thing? Hold on. I can't tell you how many times I've done that and left a piece in there, or even gone full, put it back in the art box, put the art box back in the shipper, tape it back up, even a prime one piece with the little corners. Hopefully I didn't leave anything in there. Now, when I first assembled this and tried to disassemble, I had a tough time with his left foot with the peg and the key. Let's see if it goes in easier now. Left foot, key, peg. It went in way easier. Let's go ahead and get this cape on. Styrofoam is attracted to this material. All right, so you have two key notches that go into his back. All right, so some shoulder pads, giving him that shoulder work or that shoulder lean. I guess I should show you guys, right? Uno, dos. Portrait. Boom. Right hand. Boom. Left hand. All right, let me pull up a chair. Can I get comfortable with you guys? Thank you. All right, so we actually pulled up a chair and got a little bit closer to Apocalypse, man. He looks great. I have yet to put all these pieces in. I did most of them, but I didn't do the little Heineken bottles. I think that goes there. I think this goes here. Last piece goes somewhere. Oh. I guess it goes there. I'm guessing these vials go near the other vials, no? I don't really know where these go, to be honest. Let me look at the picture. All right, guys, so here we go. Booyah. Now, I got to be honest, I was a little disappointed when I found out that the proximity pieces didn't key into the statue itself, like with the Sentinel dioramas. They are proximity pieces that you can pose, you know, around him, possibly even on him. Like maybe we can put something right here. Let's start bringing out those proximity pieces. I did actually do a review of two of them, of Bishop and Colossus. Nobody watched them. I don't think you guys really like to watch the 1/10 scale statues when they're by themselves, but I think all together in a big diorama scene is actually way better. So let's start breaking those out. All right, guys, we're going to start with Bishop. If you're one of the 1,500 people that watched the original unboxing of this, thank you, but this is going to be better anyway. And the other one, I was researching the characters and trying to give a brief history on what this version of the character is, because some of them are very different. If I recall, Bishop wasn't that different. Same old Bishop, but what's cool about this piece is that we've never had a statue version of Bishop like this, if I recall. We rarely get regular Bishop statues. So, like I said, already unboxed this, but still kind of get the same experience. All right, so they all have these similar kind of rusty, great bases. They have damage on them. It almost looks like Wolverine claw slashes everywhere. They kind of go with the Apocalypse base. You can put that there. Then we've got his body, which he has like a very tattered kind of dystopian future costume. It's white, but it's very dirty. You have like these mummy wrapped arms with a nice blue sculpted cape, kind of matching Apocalypse here. I think I put that in the wrong way, so we'll go ahead and come on, Bishop. Don't embarrass me in front of my friends. All right, so maybe we could put Bishop like this. Well, I guess you guys would want to see him first. So Bishop has a nice screaming portrait. Yeah, let's put him so you can see. He has his left hand with this futuristic weapon with a nice smoke plume coming out from the top. Boom. And then he has his right hand with some nice pink kinetic energy, nice translucent resin, which I really like because it complements Apocalypse. So that is Bishop. Now let's quickly do Colossus. Colossus had an interesting story in here. I'm trying to remember the backstory of it. He goes crazy, kills his wife, Kitty Pryde. It was cool. Actually, me and Fee are going to be doing some recent reads. We're trying to do a old school Fantastic Four read through. I want to get her to read Old Man Logan. She was super intrigued when I told her about the inbred Hulk children. And Age of Apocalypse is something she's interested in too. So that would be a dope Omni read through. I didn't tape these back up, so I don't want them to fall. All right. So Colossus, it's very similar base to Bishop. I would say extremely similar even. Colossus' body is dope. He's a little bit larger of a character. He's got his traditional organic metal skin. It has a nice paint job to it. It looks dirty and weathered, but it's still shiny and metallic like it should be. Very similar candy apple armor like how Apocalypse has. Muscle detail looks great. Very cool large piece. I like that his right hand, he's hauling a big chunk of whatever this base is that they're on, this metal looking thing. So he's doing fastball special with that. And then the head sculpt, he has that classic 90s like Michelangelo, Raphael bandana with the very long straps flowing in the wind as he's ready to launch that piece of machinery. All right, so that's Colossus. All right, I guess I should start moving these guys out of the way. Maybe put Bishop like that. Colossus, where are you gonna go, big boy? I don't know. All right, let's see. It's not gonna work. He's just gonna have to go to the side. I actually don't think the turntable is gonna be big enough for this. All right, so anyway, Storm is the last one that I unboxed. I recorded the unboxing, but when I saw that there wasn't really interest in the first two, I just didn't finish the video. So this is gonna be your first time seeing it, my second time. All right. Boom, bam, narrow piece. Interesting base. It has that similar metallic, whatever this is, base, but it has this nice tornado gusts of wind going on around it. Of course, Aurora, the goddess. Very vertical piece. You've got her in her AOA outfit, the black and white. You've got the kind of loincloths in the front and back flowing in the wind with the yellow belt. She keys in right there in the middle. She has what almost looks like a Halle Berry inspired portrait. She has kind of a tattoo over her left eye. And then her two hands have like translucent resin for the electricity, which I thought was a nice touch as well. So those just key in on her sides, as you can see. And bam, you got Storm. All right, now it's getting kind of exciting because the next three I have not unboxed. So let's get Storm out of here. She can hang out there with Apocalypse. All right, Magneto. I actually didn't realize there were 6. There were only 5 pieces, so I'm glad to see we got Magneto as well. Shout out to Iron Studios. Big looking out. All right. Tell Superman to hang on to that. All right, guys, here we go. For the first time, box cutter. Boom. What Cartel used to say? Like butter, baby. It's like butter, baby. Get it smelling like, you know the rest. Whew, smells strong too, like paint. I taste it on my tongue. All right, let's do it, huh? All right, so you got your similar type of base. This one looks manipulated by Magneto's magnetism, so that's pretty cool. Same color, same kind of damage and textures and all that stuff, so there you go. Wow, what do we got going on over here? We've got a nice, heavy, smooth sculpted cape. Got nice purple metallic collar, nice shadowing in the reds. You have the dark red to black. Cool. I want to know what this is. I didn't know he had a force field. The heck? So he's got a piece of his magnetic force field. Plastic. Get wrapped in plastic when it happens. That's it. All right, then we got Magnus. Oh, very cool. The armor almost has a pinkish tone to it. I don't know if that's just how he rolls in the Age of Apocalypse. What about the Age of Aquarius, right? Interesting, too. The cape actually clicks in on the front of his chest. It's pretty interesting. That is heavy, bro. Oh, he keys in, not at the top, but like on the front facing part. You know what? Let me stop being reckless. Take this off. Let's key him in. I promise I've done this before. Not with this piece, but huh. This is weird. Doesn't feel like it's fitting that flush. You know what? Let's just unbox him before we start messing stuff up. All right, it looks like we should have a head sculpt here. Ooh, he got the long flowing hair. The long, beautiful hair. You got the white hair. You got the tassels hanging down. That's cool. And we have, a secondary portrait. Flowing hair with the helmet. You got to do that. All right, so I think that's all the pieces. Let's sit down for this one because This is seeming like a problem to me. I guess that's how he goes. Boom. Oh, wow. That kind of acts like a counterbalance. All right, his hands are already in there, and this goes... Bro, there's no way I'm going to figure this out. Is that it? No. Definitely got this little crevice going on. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then here is the... Bro. This feels weird, bro. Don't really like that. All right, so there he goes. Leshner. Take that off. You know, we got to rock that helmet. Looks kind of awkward, bro. I don't really like how the helmeted looks. Well, I guess because in Age of Apocalypse, he has that kind of very long helmet. I thought I would like him way more. But, all right. 2 more left. Let's do Rogue. All right, where can I put Mags? All right. In the Age of Apocalypse, Rogue is with Magneto. Kind of what they did in X-Men 97. Not kind of what they did, but I'm sure that's where they got it from. Come on, bro. Tight squeeze there. All right, so, okay, Rogue. What is this, a throne piece? Okay. Okay, Rogue. She got with Magneto for the power. So, you got a nice throne. It almost looks like a scorpion or like a spider with all the metal legs around it. This is actually a really cool base. And yeah, she's not sitting on a throne. She's going to be flying next to... Wow. I always liked the Rogue Age of Apocalypse costume, too. I like that lime green. She doesn't have that jacket, but her sleeves kind of have that jacket look. She has a tight, like, yellow corset. Similar collar in pink. Similar pink collar like how Magneto has. She keys in via her leg here. Leghorn. Foghorn Leghorn. We'll go back to that. And then the head sculpt. Head sculpt is all right. You got her white hair with the brown hair in the back. Nice motion to it. Let's try to get her keyed in, though. So that's it. Just the base, the body, and the portrait. All right. I don't really like the integrity of this key with this small peg hole. I don't know what's going on here. Why is this... Bro, ain't no way. Damn, man. Chipped off a little piece. I might have to glue her in. I really don't want to do that, though, man. So she's not really keying in right here. Damn. Let's just get Weapon X Wolverine out here and then we'll figure it out. I saved the best for last. Spoiler alert for Deadpool and Wolverine, but I mean, come on, guys. Spoiler window is long gone. But we got to see a live action cameo, Hugh Jackman, Age of Apocalypse, Weapon X in live action. I don't know where I was going with that. So what a cool time to get a statue of that. Should I just glue that Rogue together? It doesn't even want to sit at all. All right, we got Wolvie. Here goes the base. Very similar. He has kind of like a raised up area where he will peg into, hopefully. All right, so then we have the body. Your traditional lunging Wolverine, except he's got the Age of Apocalypse costume on. Here is his right hand, the only hand that has a claw. Left hand is clawless. And we'll assemble him. Better once I sit down. Let me put this away. All right, so Logan doesn't really want to sit flush. That's how Apocalypse was. Fuck, man. Sometimes these pegs like get warped. All right, so damn, he's not sitting flush. Magneto was a little bit weird, but I think he kind of ended up working out. And then we've got Rogue. I wonder, should I just glue her in? All right. Let's get a little bit closer in and try to put the diorama together as much as we can. Why didn't you tell me I didn't have Bishop's head in there right the whole time? All right, so let's try to see what we could do here. Turntable's not really big enough. Can't get Rogue to key in. All right, so you know what? We put Apocalypse. We put Colossus here. We put Wolverine. There, we've got Storm on there, and then Magneto. You know, the thing is, I'm limited to space on the turntable, but you don't have to have it on a turntable. Matter of fact, should I take him off the turntable? I think you guys get the idea now. All right, guys, so a little disappointed. I'm disappointed that I can't get Rogue to key in and that the turntable's not big enough to kind of do a 360 degrees with all the characters. But I think you kind of get the idea here. I really like that they went to left field and did Age of Apocalypse. Like I said, I wanted to see Galactus versus FF and Silver Surfer and possibly Classic Avengers as well, or as proximity pieces, but I think licensing is what prevented that. But it's still cool, man. Like, what I would do, if I bought these through my local distributor, I would try to return Weapon X and Rogue. I still will try to see if I can get replacements. Because I can't get Wolverine to key all the way in, and then Rogue won't key in at all. But, you know, I'll try to give you the little 360. Still cool. I would, you know, I'll be much happier once everything is, you know, able to key in. Anyway, man, give me your comments down below. Thanks for watching. I hope you still enjoyed the video. I think that's the most important thing, right? You guys like the video? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Stay minty fresh. Peace. All right, real quick. This is like a post-video aftermath of all these boxes on the floor, but check this out. I wanted to show you guys this. Shout out Hulk there. Yo, check out the diorama on the shelf, and look how I had to do your girl Rogue. Bro, just laid out. You know, but then you got leaning Apocalypse. Bishop is dope. Storm is good. You got Apocalypse there. This is actually the only close-ups in the whole video. Then you got Wolverine and Colossus. You can see Wolverine hovering on his back foot there. Whatever, man. And Colossus, but I thought it looked funny, especially Rogue, man. Catch you guys later. Peace.